New tensions in the West Philippine Sea, Philippine Navy on high alert. The waters are restless, and the stakes have never felt higher for the men and women guarding the nation's front lines. That's the kind of headline that now appears almost weekly in local and global news. Each report adds to a growing sense of urgency and uncertainty. Just off the coast of Palawan, fishermen wake up to the roar of foreign ships and the sight of unfamiliar flags. Their daily routines are now shadowed by the presence of powerful vessels from distant shores. Families living in these coastal areas worry about their safety and their future. For them, the tension isn't just a headline, it's a daily reality that shapes their hopes and fears. The government warns of possible standoffs at sea, and everywhere people are asking, is our military ready? Are we prepared for whatever comes next? Recent events have made the country's defense a daily concern, not just for generals, but for ordinary Filipinos. Conversations in markets and homes now turn to questions of security and national pride. With every new incident, the need for a stronger and smarter military has become more urgent. Training intensifies, and the call for modernization grows louder. The government is rushing to modernize, but what does that really mean? It's more than just new ships and weapons, it's about building confidence and resilience for the future. Why now? And what's at stake for everyone from Manila to Mindanao? The answer affects every Filipino, from city dwellers to those in the most remote islands. This essay looks at the new face of the Philippines military, one shaped by the latest technology, big international deals, and a vision of a safer future. It's a transformation driven by necessity and hope. We explore 3 game-changing projects that promise to revolutionize the country's defense, and what they mean for the people living on the front lines. These projects could redefine what it means to be secure in the Philippines. From headlines to harbors, this is the story of a nation stepping up to defend its home, its people, and its place in the world. The journey is just beginning, and the world is watching. For many Filipinos, the West Philippine Sea is not just a map on the news, it is a living, breathing part of their daily existence, a place woven into their memories and their hopes for the future. It is their backyard, their workplace, and the source of their daily meal. Generations have relied on these waters, passing down skills and stories from parent to child. Fishermen in Zambales and Palawan sail out every morning, hoping they will come home safely. Each trip is a test of courage and resilience, as they face not only the unpredictable sea but also growing uncertainty. But lately, those familiar waters have become dangerous. The sense of security that once came with routine has been replaced by anxiety. Foreign ships sometimes block their paths, casting long shadows over small boats and livelihoods. There are reports of water cannons, radio threats, and even dangerous maneuvers. These confrontations can escalate quickly, putting lives at risk. This is not just a problem for the military. It touches every family whose future depends on the sea. It is an issue for families who depend on fishing, tourism, and trade. The ripple effects reach deep into the heart of coastal communities. When tensions rise, local economies suffer, markets grow quiet, and uncertainty spreads among business owners and workers alike. Children hear frightening stories and see more soldiers in town. Their sense of safety is shaken, and their questions often go unanswered. The fear spreads, even to those living far from the coast, as everyone worries about what could happen next. The entire nation feels the tension. The need for a modern defense force is suddenly personal. It becomes a matter of protecting not just territory, but the dreams and futures of ordinary people. It's about protecting lives, jobs, and the peace that allows communities to grow. Stability means children can go to school, and families can plan for tomorrow. When the military looks old or weak, people feel vulnerable, and confidence in the future is shaken. Doubt creeps in, and hope can fade. Modernization is not just about buying new weapons, it is about building trust, ensuring readiness, and showing that the nation is prepared to defend its people. It is about giving people hope that their country can stand strong and safe, no matter what threats appear on the horizon. In unity and resilience, Filipinos find the strength to face whatever challenges may come. The Philippines sits at the heart of Southeast Asia, surrounded by some of the world's busiest sea routes. Ships carrying oil, goods, and food pass through Philippine waters every day. This strategic location brings both opportunity and risk. Whoever controls these waters holds great power in the region. But it also means the Philippines has become a target for bigger countries. In recent years, disputes over islands and reefs have led to dangerous encounters. The country's long coastline is hard to defend, and its military needs to watch not just the sea, but the sky, and even what's below the surface. The defense dilemma is simple. How can a country with limited resources protect so much territory? Old ships and outdated equipment are no match for modern threats. The government faces tough choices: how to spend, who to trust, and what to buy. The answer is clear. Without a strong modern military, the Philippines' independence and security will always be at risk. The time to act is now. In 2024, the Philippines signed a major and historic agreement with South Korea, one of Asia's leading defense partners and a country known for its advanced military capabilities and strong alliances. This deal is not just about buying weapons or acquiring new military hardware. It is a government-to-government contract, which means there is less risk of corruption, more transparency, and a higher level of trust between the two nations as they work together. South Korea brings not only experience and advanced technology, but also a proven history of helping friends in need, sharing expertise, and supporting allies in the region. This partnership introduces something new and valuable: soft loans, which are designed to make defense modernization more accessible. These are special loans with low interest rates and long payment periods, making it much easier for the Philippines to afford expensive, high-tech equipment that would otherwise be out of reach. South Korea also promises technology transfers and comprehensive training, so Filipino soldiers can learn to use, maintain, and repair modern machines, building local expertise for the future. For the Philippines, this agreement is a huge step forward in strengthening its defense and building new capabilities. It means more than just new gear. It opens doors to learning, creates local jobs, and brings long-term support for the country's defense industry and workforce. The country is not simply buying off the shelf. It is investing in its own future by participating in the assembly, customization, and testing of new equipment. It is building a relationship that will grow stronger with time, fostering deeper cooperation and mutual understanding between the two countries. This kind of deal gives Filipinos more control over their own security, greater confidence in their military, and more hope for a safer, more independent future for generations to come. One of the biggest parts of the new partnership is the arrival of advanced fighter jets. These are not the old, noisy planes of the past. They are sleek, fast, and packed with the latest radar and weapons. South Korea's FA-50, for example, is a multi-role fighter that can patrol the skies, chase enemy aircraft, and strike targets with precision. Fighter jets are like the eyes and fists of the Air Force. They watch the skies for trouble and respond in minutes. If foreign planes threaten Philippine airspace, these jets can chase them away or defend key areas. They also train with allies, showing that the Philippines is not alone. For ordinary people, fighter jets mean safer borders and more confidence that their country can respond to threats. Pilots and ground crews learn new skills, and young people see a future in serving with pride. This upgrade changes the game. It moves the Philippines from a weak air force to a credible power in the region. Until now, the Philippine Navy has had no submarines. This leaves a huge gap in the country's defense. Submarines are silent, hard to find, and can watch or strike without warning. The new deal with South Korea includes plans to buy these powerful underwater vessels, making history for the armed forces. A submarine can patrol huge areas of sea, gather secret information, and protect the coast from surprise attacks. If trouble comes, it can hide or attack from below, making enemies think twice before coming close. Submarines are also useful in rescue missions and disaster response. Having submarines will change how the Philippines defends itself. It sends a message: the country can protect its waters, not just on the surface, but deep below. For Filipinos, submarines mean greater safety for fishermen, fewer surprises from foreign ships, and much stronger control over the nation's territory. The third big project is a new set of rocket artillery systems. These are not the old cannons of the past, but high-tech launchers that can hit targets many kilometers away. Each rocket can be guided to its target, hitting with speed and precision. Rocket artillery gives the army a way to defend islands and coasts quickly. In a crisis, these systems can stop enemy forces before they land or destroy key threats from far away. They are also easy to move, hiding from enemy eyes and ready to defend at a moment's notice. These new systems are part of a network. They can work with fighter jets and ships, sharing information and hitting together. This makes the whole military stronger and smarter. For the country, rocket artillery means a stronger, faster answer to threats, protecting communities and showing that the Philippines can defend its own. Big defense projects cost a lot of money, but the deal with South Korea includes soft loans, low-interest, long-term loans that make these purchases possible without breaking the bank. This means the government can buy what it needs now and pay over time, managing budgets wisely. More than just buying equipment, the agreement allows for technology transfer. Filipino engineers and technicians are trained to repair, upgrade, and even build parts of the new systems. This grows local skills and creates jobs. The training does not stop at machines. Soldiers learn new tactics, teamwork, and leadership. Soft loans and technology transfer make modernization sustainable. The country is not just a customer, but a partner. This helps avoid old problems of corruption and wasted spending. Every peso is counted, and every project is planned for the long term. This careful approach means that modernization is not just for today, but for generations to come. With these three game-changing projects, the Philippines enters a new era. Modern fighter jets, submarines, and rocket artillery give the country the tools it needs to protect its people, land, and sea. Morale in the armed forces rises. Ordinary Filipinos feel safer and prouder. These steps also improve the Philippines' standing in the world. Neighbors see a stronger, more confident country. Allies like the United States, Japan, and Australia are more willing to train and support the Philippines, knowing it takes its own defense seriously. Partnerships with South Korea, and others to come, bring not just machines, but trust and friendship. These are the building blocks of real security. The future is uncertain, but with wise choices and strong partnerships, the Philippines can face any challenge. A defense revolution is not easy, but it is possible. The journey has begun, and the best is yet to come.